Welcome back to another episode of The Average Asian Boys. My name is John.
My name is Ray.
And I just realized that I am not wearing my usual shirt today.
That's right. You were wearing a very flowery shirt,
Yeah.
really signifying our transition into summer.
Yeah, I honestly, I just forgot to change to my regular shirt.
Yeah.
My regular podcasting shirt. But I guess for the video viewers, you're in for a treat today.
Yeah, that's
as
right.
you get to watch me podcast in my flower shirt.
In flower shirt. That's his date shirt, by the way. So if you ever go out with John and he's
Oh
wearing
my
that flowery
gosh.
shirt, it means that you're on a date.
That's not true, okay? That what it means is it's a hot summer day outside.
Yeah,
that's what
right.
it means. All
if
right.
you're with me and you're hanging out with me and I have this UBC shirt on, it could mean you're on.
Oh my
could mean we're on a date. Because I have zero sense of fashion.
All right, great. Yeah, tune into episode number 4. No, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
so anyway, so today what I wanted to talk about is the lottery.
The lottery.
Yeah.
Yes.
So currently, the Lotto Max has a record-winning prize pool of $140 million right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
100
And I've been noticing that a lot of people lining up at the lottery store actually to go buy a ticket and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, I thought it would be a good idea today to talk about how we feel about money and finance and our, thoughts about spending money and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Spending money.
Yeah. So
What kind of money? I don't have much money, but yes, sure.
all right,
Sure, we can
great.
talk about that.
All right, this is
Great.
the Average Asian Boys. That's the broke Asian boys.
Great episode. Yeah, we're just gonna talk about how much money we have. Yep. Just
Well, no, not
coins.
not. We're not talking about how much money we have.
Count them coins.
We're talking about how we feel about money, our thoughts about it,
Yes,
that
yes,
kind
yes.
of stuff.
Yes.
How we like to spend it. I
Yes,
think
that's right.
I think that's a very interesting subject because everyone has very different views and opinions on this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So for me, I have a strange relationship, I guess, with money because, my family, we're well off, financially.
Okay.
We're not rich. We're just good
usually
enough.
people, when they say they're well off, it's
Well
like
enough.
relatively.
Like,
that's like
we're
comfortable.
We're comfortable,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But growing up my whole life, I thought we were dirt poor because my parents have the immigrant mentality, right?
Right.
Where it's every penny has to be saved.
Yeah.
So they're always reminding me to turn off the lights and all that kind of stuff.
I think that's just good practice.
Yeah, that too.
Just not being wasteful.
Yeah, for sure. But as a kid, I don't think about that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
Because to me, they're telling me we got to save money, right? We got to conserve energy and save the planet. That's not the narrative they explain to me.
Yeah.
And then just little things too. It's we can never buy this, we can never buy that. Just saying no to all the things that I would like to have, video games, and all that stuff. So so growing up, I always thought we were just kind of poor a little.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then their attitude with money is you gotta save everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think when you're in high school, you don't really make that much money, so you can't save that much in the first place. So
Save it for the next piece of chocolate bar that you're planning to buy.
yeah, exactly. You would save it for a trip to the
Crunch
movie
bar.
theaters.
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that. Yeah.
So when I actually started working and making money, I didn't know how to save it because I never made money in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that they forget to teach you when they're talking about, you got to save money. But it's when you have money, then it's a totally different. It's easy to save when you got no money, right?
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you can't spend it on anything.
Yeah.
But when you're actually holding cold hard cash and there's all these options and windows are opened to you, then saying no is a little harder.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Consumerism. Yeah.
And this was before online shopping was a thing too.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's now we have even more options, and we have to say no to even more things now.
Yeah,
I
and it's
find.
hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
I think I was the same too. I think growing up, it was just you have to save a lot and everything. But then I also realized okay, we're not scraping for money.
Yeah.
Because, at the end of the day, like sometime in the year or the next, I find myself in Disneyland. So I'm like, oh, I don't think we're that poor.
Yeah.
I'm in Disneyland. I think there's some fun things going on here. I get a present when I ask for one on my birthday. Sometimes the presents are pretty cool.
Oh, I guess that's the other thing. Like I don't usually get presents.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not used to getting presents.
Okay.
And my family doesn't go on trips either.
Okay.
So it's like, wow, we actually just do nothing.
That's
And I was like, oh, I guess we got no money to like, do all these fun things
I
together.
guess fair. Do you know why that's not the case? Like, why don't they give presents, or like why don't they go on family trips together?
It's just like a attitude thing, right? It's like, yeah, family trips, not important. Vacation, not important.
Okay.
You know what's fun? Saving money. I'm like, sure, whatever.
All right.
Okay.
What does your family do for like bonding time?
Next question, please.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. All right. So we're just saving money.
Yeah.
We're just saving money. It's a group activity.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Everyone's signing up for that plan, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. There's really nothing. That's what I'm thinking. That's kind of my mindset.
Right now. You've told me you've gone like a couple trips to Vegas as well when you were a kid as well, and you have very fond memories.
But I also had family who were definitely more wealthy, and so they were generous enough to cover some of our hotel expenses.
Oh, that's very nice of them.
Or food and stuff too. So that's also that's huge. And so it's really just us getting there through the flight and then kind of enjoying a little bit. So yeah, there's that was kind of it growing up.
Yeah. And how did you feel when you started making money? And you're like, oh man, I got all this money to spend.
I
get all the stuff that I want.
For me, I think even right now, what I'm doing right now, even living alone and everything, I've been living alone for 4 years now. And I think I'm still the same. I still have that mentality of I'm a kid and my mom went away for the weekend and she gave me some money. So
she went away for 4 years.
Yeah, at the grocery store, I'm still putting up so much candy, like this, brushing the candy into the cart and all the junk food and stuff, which is why I'm still a little chubs right now from the side profile.
Yeah,
here.
I've seen your Halloween candy stash. It's a little outrageous.
Oh yeah. I love November 1st is my favorite day of the year because I can go and get some discounted trick or treat Halloween candy.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, what do you need with all this candy? You don't even finish it by the next Halloween.
No, I just put it in a bowl, and then anytime people come over, they can just munch on candy.
Yeah, and every time I see the bowl, I'm like, how old is that candy?
It don't matter. People will take it.
Okay,
it's
then.
good stuff.
Oh.
It's good stuff. I still eat it too, and it's I'm it's a little stale, but you know what? It works.
These wrappers, they work.
Yeah, it works.
These candy wrappers are good.
As long as you can still see the shape of the Sour Patch Kid, and it's not melted into oblivion.
Yeah, wow,
we're
setting the standards really high.
We are good here. And also, I have a crazy amount of Starburst, so. If anybody ever wants some Starburst,
if you're ever craving Starburst,
come on by. I'll throw you a couple of packs.
You know who to email.
Yeah, that's right.
aboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of just that money with the family, that's pretty much how it goes, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think you are thrifty or a big spender or somewhere in between?
I hope I'm somewhere in between. I'm not thrifty at all. I don't think I'm thrifty at all. I think I know cooking at home is very, very important to save money, but I have cravings and stuff. So
every day.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way at home I can reproduce the Whopper. You know what I mean? So you gotta go to Burger King, get the Whopper.
Right.
There's no way I'm gonna make some chicken the nuggets, those frozen nuggets that you buy from the store and you put in the air fryer. It's not the same as the chicken nuggets, especially with the BTS nugget sauces.
That's very true.
Come on.
Have you had the BTS?
I had them. They're okay.
They're okay.
I didn't think they were.
Yo, man, you gotta say they're great because otherwise all the BTS fans are gonna come after us.
I know. I thought they were okay. I'm sorry. I thought they were okay, but I'm very glad that I feel like I can sense it. I mean, I feel connected to R and
K-pop.
J-Hope and
Jungkook.
With every single dip in there, I felt like I was with them.
All right, cool.
And I think that's the power of McDonald's marketing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I felt like they picked that particular sauce for me, and they touched it. and then it got imported all the way to Vancouver, and then it's now in front of me, and I'm pretty sure J-Hope, which is my favorite BTS member, I think he was I had a connection there.
Okay.
And I think that's what everybody...
Fascinating.
That's right.
I feel like for you, as soon as you see something on sale, you're just like, oh, hell breaks loose. Let's do it,
That is 100%.
Open a wallet. Unleash the floodgate.
I live and die by Red Flag Deals, the site.
Oh, gosh.
And then also a lot of, oh my gosh, online video games. Steam online video games that are on sale 50% off. 80% off, 75% off. I can't help it. I hear great things about this game. So, of course, I'm going to buy it. Who knows when it's going to go on sale next?
Yeah, and who knows when Ray's going to play it? Probably never.
And then I never play them. And now I have maybe about 1,300 games on my Steam library, and they're all pretty much untouched.
I think it physically bothers me
That's
to
right.
see all those
what am I
unplayed
playing now?
games.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, a game that doesn't end.
Yeah. And a game that you have to pay, what is it, $15 a month for?
Yeah.
Which is not, it's not that much.
It's not that much, but it's just
doable,
I just let all the games that I bought on the wayside, and that includes the Nintendo Switch and among all those other games, as well as the PlayStation
dust.
4 and all its other games as well. Oh my gosh.
I'm in pain.
You know what? I am a big spender. I'm a big spender. Oh man.
What are some things that you think that you do spend a lot of money on other than video games? Like traveling?
I think traveling would be the next one.
Yeah.
It'd be huge. Everything else, I think it's maybe some peripherals like tech stuff. I think, my camera, my lighting and things, I'd spend a good amount on that.
Yeah, filming equipment is expensive.
Filming equipment is super expensive, I tell you.
I'm just how do all these filmmakers afford to live?
You can't, yeah.
It's do you pay rent or do you buy a lighting set?
I don't even make videos at the moment, so they're all just sitting there. I mean, I make some videos here and there, short ones, but I need to really get back on that horse for sure. 100% need to get back on that
how's
horse.
that green screen that you bought doing?
Oh, that green screen's great. I still use it for work and presentations and stuff. So you know what? It's actually great.
All right, good investment.
But otherwise, I mean, oh my goodness, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. But yes, filming
when I go to your place, it looks like a film studio.
Oh,
and I'm just where are the films?
That's good. I'm glad you say it looks like a film studio because other friends who go in there, especially female friends, they go in there and they think it looks like a porn studio. So I think the way that you say it, it's a lot more delicate.
Well, I mean,
they say
it could be misconstrued as a porn studio.
They say it's a porn studio, yet they're still there. They still show up. So I mean,
cut the tape.
They still come back.
Honestly, it doesn't take much. I remember, I had a female friend over to my place, and all I had was a couch and a lighting set, and they're like, "Is that a porn studio?" I'm like, "What is this?
Exactly.
This is a dirty couch." I mean, that didn't help.
Just looks like
everything's a porn studio nowadays.
Everything looks like a porn studio.
There was no camera, no tripod standing around.
Well, I had a tripod.
Yeah, no, you've got multiple tripods. So I'm like, all right, how many angles are we filming this?
I had a tripod. I had a light. And the thing is that my lighting is all colored lights too.
Yeah.
So my favorite is fuchsia. So I had fuchsia lights all around. So it's pink.
Yeah.
Intense pink.
Yeah.
With the lighting.
Yeah, the intimate mood.
Yeah.
In fact, the only thing that doesn't fit the porn studio thing is your green screen actually.
Yeah. Unless we want to film a different a fantasy set for medieval times. Oh my gosh.
Average Asian Boys presents.
Oh gosh. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, for role playing. I mean, no, not role playing. Oh god.
You're gonna need to rephrase that.
I mean, for actually non-pornographic role playing. Come on. Yeah, that's kind of what my setup is. So great. I just outed myself. My dungeon is some sex dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Anyways, feel free again if you ever need that.
If you just want some Starburst,
if you ever need that Starburst candy,
just ignore the rest of the.
Let me know.
Just ignore the rest of the set.
Yeah.
And just go for the Starburst.
That's right. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what we were trying to say is film stuff. Film. camera gear is expensive.
It's expensive.
That's right.
It's just like a lot of hobbies that I spend on too. So I have a lot of board games, a huge board game collection.
Oh my god!
During the pandemic,
again, also makes me physically uncomfortable.
During the pandemic,
to look at all these board games that are still in shrink wrap.
Okay, some of them are in shrink wrap.
Or they've just been played like once or twice.
Some of them.
And it's like, oh man.
All right, that's because it depends on the group, the gaming group. If they plan that they
Yeah.
want to play something else, then they can play something else. But
yeah,
so
as
the
a
board
minimalist,
games.
like this just kind of hurts.
Ah, yes,
to hear, but,
definitely. So if you're looking to play some board games, feel free to
Yeah, if you want to buy one of his unopened board games,
go and
I'm sure.
purchase some board games for me, and I'd be happy to sell them for you.
Yeah,
because-
what are you buying?
Yeah, exactly. What you selling?
Thank you.
Yeah, gosh. Yeah. So, yeah, and so that's kind of it, it's collections, hobbies. People spend a lot of money on them. I mean, the way I justify it is just, some people they spend money on shoes. They spend a lot of money on shoes and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And for me, some things I spend, the objects are numerous and they're like maybe less, like $20-$30 each, but they take up space. But everybody has their own kind of collections, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of different things that we will spend like a lot of money on, and things that we will not spend any money on. Like, so for you wouldn't spend money on shoes probably.
Oh, no.
Not a lot. So
not at all. I have like 3 pairs of shoes.
Yeah. Whereas when you look at my shoe collection,
shoes.
like I don't think I on average, I own that many shoes. But when you look at my shoe collection, you're like, there's so many shoes. What's going on here? There's more than 3.
That's crazy.
This is scary. This is like
crazy.
frightening. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so for me, it's just like snow boots, dress shoes, and your agile sneakers.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I like how snow boots. No. Sorry, I was thinking like snowboarding boots when I said that. I'm like, that's like one of them is very out of place. And no, the snow boots.
I also
that
have
makes
sandals
sense.
too, so that's like number 4.
Yeah.
So there's a good amount. There's like
There's enough.
There's enough.
Yeah,
there's enough.
What about like going out shoes, dating shoes?
Dating shoes. See, that's the thing. That's
the thing. Gonna bring out the sandals? Is that what you're gonna do? So just a beach date? Rock out the sandals?
Nobody wants to date me at the moment, so I don't want to wear those shoes. Well, I see.
That's not how it works. You get this. You don't get it like after someone wants to like go out with you.
Big brain, guys. Big brain.
Yeah, saving so much money. I know. Yeah.
Can't get no date shoes if you got no dates. Am I right?
Snap. Save money. Don't go on dates.
That's right. Oh man, yeah, that's right, John.
Oh man.
Tell me about how much. Where does most of your money go to? Towards dates?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit of money. You heard it here first, ladies. John Liu, single man John Liu, spending some money on some dates. So,
what can I say? I pay on a first date.
Yeah, if you want to get treated well, John Liu is here.
No.
He'll treat you well.
That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean.
Money on those first dates. You heard what he said.
Yeah, bubble tea.
Take him straight to Black and Blue or something like that. Take him to Nightingale or I don't know. I don't even know enough expensive restaurants.
No, those are pretty pricey.
Yeah. That's right. And if you go on a date with me, I don't know. All you get is the UBC T-shirt and some sandals. Good conversation, but I don't know where else I can. Board games? You want to play some board games? That'd be a good date night thing. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, some 2-player board games.
Yeah,
why not?
See, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
order some takeout.
Yeah, but for me, I've definitely I guess spend quite a bit of money on clothing, as you have noticed.
Yeah,
you always remind me.
A good thing because dates you're gonna have some good, nice. You gotta look nice.
Thank you. But yeah, no, I remember when we were talking about like how much money I spent on like my Lululemon clothing, right? Which is not even for dating, right? Mm-hmm. It's just for like athleisure or whatever.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh my gosh, like that costs so much money, and yeah, it does. But for me, I guess like they're super comfortable, and I like wearing them, especially when I'm doing sports. Mm-hmm. So I'll spend a lot of money on them.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. And then the other thing you always bring up is my $800 leather jacket.
The $800 leather, not just one leather jacket, I believe. Right, John? I think there's 2 leather jackets.
That's correct.
Valued at $800 and above. My goodness, how are those jackets doing?
Well, I wear one of them quite often, and the other one I never wear.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first one was like a little...
Same thing as my Steam thing. So, guys.
Yeah, except I bought 2 leather jackets.
Yeah, but there's
and you have like 2,000.
Half of my Steam library. That's 1,000 Steam games right there. I can tell you that right now.
That's fair.
So, my goodness, John. So, it's like the same thing, but it's just like different. But I mean, you can't wear both. jacket.
Yeah, maybe one day I will.
Yeah, $1,600.
It's like go out wearing $1,000 worth of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Like, you gotta. So, what prompted you to buy those jackets?
Honestly, I don't know. I just like got the idea somewhere that it would be cool to have a leather jacket. You know, like that's what a cool manly guy wears, right?
Yeah, of course,
A
right.
leather
That's what they wear.
a leather jacket.
Along to go.
Who's a
with
cool manly
their-
guy? This guy, right?
Along
No,
with
I'm not
their motorcycles, right?
just- yeah, my imaginary motorcycles.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
of course. So my bigger question is, what prompted you to buy the second leather jacket
Oh
after
my-
having one
Oh
already?
my gosh, I'm gonna sound so bad after this,
Yeah, no,
but
let's hear
like
it.
honestly, I just didn't. I bought the first leather jacket, and I'm just like, you know what? This is not the right this is not the right look for me. It's a little too badass. It's a little too motorcycle gang kind of look, you know?
Right.
And that's not me. So
you bought a
so what do? I go out and buy a second leather jacket.
And what do you do with the first one? You're still just sitting there.
It's just sitting around.
Have you thought of just reselling it or something?
I'll probably try to resell it. Not right now because, pandemic, a lot of unemployment. Nobody wants to spend money on unnecessary things.
Oh yeah.
So-
I think even pre-pandemic, I think in our financial
Yeah,
situation,
yeah,
our
yeah.
status, normally people don't really, bam, spend a bunch.
That's true. I don't know.
Drop
Maybe
a stack.
maybe one day when I get a motorcycle, then that leather jacket will come in handy.
Oh yeah, definitely will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can, carry a little motorcycle helmet. I think it'll look nice.
I
A little
agree.
cute.
Sure.
Yeah, that could work.
Could work.
Yeah, for sure.
But it probably won't happen anytime soon.
Well, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then the other thing that I do spend a lot of money on is computer stuff as well, because I love gaming and I like having a nice computer setup. So I'll spend money on that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
And then traveling is also something that I do like to
Traveling
spend money on.
for me too.
Yeah.
Traveling's definitely huge.
Yeah. For me, like when I am a budget conscious traveler, I guess. So, like I'll try to stay in like cheap places, mostly hostels. Because you can get a bed there for like on average, I think $20 a night,
Yeah.
depending on how shitty of a situation you want. Like if you
Yeah.
if you sleep in a 12-person room, you're gonna get a room for cheap.
Yeah.
But if you want a little less people, you're gonna have to pay more money for that.
yeah, that's understandable. That's
And
fair.
as I get older, I do find that I would like to have less people
Yeah.
in my room, so I
Yeah.
can try to get a good night's sleep, and like have it less of a circus.
I think for me, just being where I am right now, I think I'm perfectly fine getting my own room, either through an Airbnb, either just like a private room, maybe in a shared space, but like a private bedroom,
Yeah.
or something like that. Because I don't know, just for me, it's just like it feels.
You like your privacy, right?
I do like my privacy, especially at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And also, I think I'm also spoiled a little bit by work and through family trips too. It's always just a private room, and then
Okay.
through work, when I travel for work, it's also a private room as well.
Yeah.
And so I just enjoy kind of that. And I don't really having my things exposed to other people. I mean,
Yeah.
I tried a hostel once, and that was actually my very last trip before the pandemic in Maui.
Yeah.
And it was nice just to, it was good to, I met some people, I met some people, and they were nice and everything. Actually, I was thinking in retrospect, it's a little dangerous because at that time there was COVID fears. And I'm literally living in sharing spaces with people like in the same room.
All right.
that's
Well, we'll
probably
just
not the
kind of
smartest thing to
we'll
do.
just edit this part out of
That's
the podcast.
all right. You know what? That's all right. That was before the pandemic came to Canada, like full blown. Came to Canada. So
Yeah.
that was before the lockdown and everything, and I was in Maui at the time. But I'm just thinking, it was fine, but it was just I much prefer.
Yeah,
like,
because I
don't have to
thought,
worry.
as an extroverted person, you would enjoy being surrounded by like people,
Yeah, I would.
especially when you're traveling in an unfamiliar place.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
it's
thought that would
interesting.
kind of give you like a sense of comfort, because
Yeah,
that's what it kind
a
of
little
gives
bit.
me, like a sense of comfort.
Just like meeting
When
new
I'm
people and
surrounded,
friends.
when I'm like, because like I know I'm surrounded by people who are also in the same situation.
surrounded
as
by
me.
white girls on a boat, right?
Uh,
For a Tinder picture, right? Right, John? Is that what you're?
that's not what happened.
Is that what you're thinking?
That's not. What I was
Okay,
thinking.
okay.
That's not
okay.
what I was thinking.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no.
All right.
That was not the boat situation was not because of the hostel.
Oh, okay.
Well, indirectly because of
Okay.
a hostel.
All right.
Because I did meet them in a hostel.
Okay, see, there you go.
But they weren't staying in my room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, they weren't staying in your room, but staying in your hostel. No, I'll figure it out. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But yeah,
Fun
you know,
fact.
so it's like when you stay in a hostel, you end up in like, you know, those kind of situations
Yeah.
that you would never otherwise be in.
Yeah.
Right? Like I would never get on a boat with a bunch of white chicks.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
That's right. But because of the power of the hostel,
Not that I have anything against white chicks, but
Power
it's
of
just
the
like
hostel.
that's just not my social circle.
got him there.
Yeah.
Got him there. Yeah. So I do enjoy my private room. I don't know. I just like maybe the way that I solo travel. It's just a little differently, just taking in the sights and everything.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's good, and I'll meet people along the way, which is fine too. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, spending money versus saving them, like, what are your, like, do you have like, I don't know, like a saving strategy or like thoughts on like how much proportion of your money that you would like to try to save, something like that?
Not really. I think I kind of go with the flow. I do have a savings account and, you know, all the stuff, but I feel like I'm not doing enough with my money. I feel like I know some people that I know, they like do a lot of investments and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at the pennies that I'm kind of looking at after everything, after paying for things for my mom and paying things for myself and rent and everything. And I'm just thinking like, oh, okay, there's not really too much to invest in. But, you know, I do have a savings account, and that's kind of slowly figuring that one out.
I think like one thing that I wish someone had explained to me earlier on is like the reason that you don't want to be just leaving cash around in like a bank account or anything is because like of inflation, right? So like everything is going up in price, and so if you're not getting your money to kind of grow in value as well to keep up with inflation,
Right.
then you're technically losing money, actually.
Right. Yeah.
And that's only something that I learned when I started working in the finance industry too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, why did nobody teach me this stuff in like high school or something?
Yeah.
Right? Like that seems like it'd be useful to know.
Yeah, that's right.
Just saying.
That's right. So what do you do with yours money then? In that case?
Yeah. So back when I used to live with my parents, right? Obviously I had way less expenses. So I'm just like, all right, if I save half my money, I'm doing pretty well. You know?
Of course.
And that was like kind of my goal, right?
Right.
I just keep it simple, right?
Right.
And then nowadays it's just like, don't spend more than I make, which is kind of hard because I'm unemployed right now.
Yeah.
So I have to bend the
really
rules
hard.
a little there, you know?
Do you have any investments that you're putting into and things like that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been like investing in the stock market for like a couple years now as well. Not particularly good at it. Like honestly, I'm just like pretty much breaking even because like sometimes I do some really smart moves and then sometimes I do some really stupid moves. So yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So you know, but I mean, at the end of the day, like I'm not losing money, so I'm just like, all right, eventually I'm gonna I'll just get better at doing this and have more experience, and then hopefully one of these days, you know, actually start making some gains.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people are actually kind of getting into the stock market nowadays because, again, of like this whole like Wall Street bet kind of stuff and like the meme stocks, you know, with like GameStop and AMC right now. It's like all of a sudden it's like becoming like the cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Like I can even see it on like dating profiles that I'm looking at. Like I don't know, girls who like write something about like, teach me something about the stock market. Like you would never see that like 2 or 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like seems like everyone's kind of like hopping on board the stock market train. It's like kind of like the cool thing to do nowadays. And yeah, it's just really interesting to kind of see that it's kind of gone there. I mean, I guess people are like, you know, like they just want to make money too. Like they don't want to like spend their whole lives working a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
And if there's anything that can get them out of that sooner, then, you know, they'll look into it. Yeah. Have you thought about like getting into investing? I mean, I guess like you said, like you feel like you don't have a lot to throw down, I guess. So.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, like I need to reassess everything. I tell myself that too, but I should probably reassess my.
Or like, have you like
finances.
thought about like not even just like investing, but just like kind of learning about like kind of
A little bit, I
what
do.
you're doing?
I should. I really should find some friends. Just kind of teach me how it all works out and everything. I see it so many ads on Wealth Simple ads.
Yeah. Oh,
so many.
Yeah, they're doing a really smart job promoting their platform.
Yeah, and I'm just taking a look at that. And I'm like, okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, maybe I should. I feel like it. The ads are getting to me too. So ads work, guys. Ads truly work.
Yeah, but I think like investing in the stock market, it's like something that you can't just read about. Like if it would be like reading about doing push-ups. Like you'll never actually see results if you read about it.
Yeah.
Like it's like something that you have to actually kind of like do and take action for.
Yeah.
Because like the first time that you see yourself losing money, oh my God, it's a horrible feeling. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my God, like my life is over. I have worked so hard to like make this $1,000 and it just like disappeared overnight. Kind of like gambling, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Exactly like gambling. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like for me, just like learning to go through all like the roller coaster of emotions, seeing my money go up, seeing my money go down.
Yeah.
Is like, that's like a experience that you can only kind of have to go through. I think.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Money, guys. Money it's hard to manage sometimes. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess overall, like with like how I spend my money, I think right now I just try to focus on, I guess, buying few things, but like buying high quality things, you know. So like stuff that was just like that I would really like and use, and that will last me for a long time. So that's pretty much my principle with spending money right now.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then you is like buy everything on sale.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do it less. Like, I'm just looking through. There's a thing that I think, obviously, my apartment. I think there's too much clutter right now, so I'm trying to get rid of things, trying to declutter things, and some friends have been also helping me too with some decluttering, which is pretty nice. But yeah, it'd be nice to kind of earn some money back as well, and just kind of figure that one out. And yeah, so it's taken some time for sure.
One thing I actually really enjoy is like buying and selling used items.
Yeah,
I think one, like just, you know, buying a used item and giving it a second home instead of just going out and buying a brand new item, you know, is like, it's so much better for the world.
Yeah.
And it's great that it's like that product is getting further use out, because like otherwise it feels like it'd be such a waste to throw out something that is perfectly functional.
So you buy like used things?
I try to.
Same here.
And also like you don't have to pay tax, which will save you so much money. So like if you're buying like a $500 item, just imagine like all that tax that you're not paying.
That is true.
Please do not come after us, CRA.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like I agree. Like I buy a lot of things off Craigslist too, especially certain things like technology things, but a lot of board games I buy off Craigslist as well. Yeah. And some are just like really great deals. And just hunting for those kind of used items is really nice. It's definitely really, really nice.
Yeah. I mean, you can find some really great deals when you buy secondhand items.
Yeah.
Like a month ago, I don't know why I was like feeling the traveling itch, right? Even though I don't have any plans to go anywhere. Yeah. So I went out and decided to buy a travel backpack. And then so like the particular model product I was looking at, I think it costs $400. Yeah. And then at Sport Check, there was a sale. They had a sale going on, so it was only $280. Right. And then I found the exact same thing on Facebook Marketplace for $80. Okay. So I paid $80, no tax. Yeah. On something that would normally have costed $400 plus tax.
What a deal! What a steal!
Yeah, great deal.
What a steal! See, something like this gets me going. Really.
Yeah. The only caveat was I had to travel 2 hours to Surrey.
Doesn't matter.
Worth though. Super worth.
My cell phone that I got sealed in box, I think it was like a $1,100-$1,200 phone. I got it for $800, and it was sealed in box and everything. It was brand new. Yeah. Great.
Yeah. When I bought my Pixel 2 phone as well, it's like it was like a $800 phone back in the day. Yeah. And then I bought it brand new for like $500. Yeah. But I had to travel like an hour and a half. You know. Worth
it.
Absolutely.
100%.
Easily.
So these, Craigslist. Yeah, but it's also dangerous too because you just end up buying a lot of stuff as well. So again, it'll just add.
Not me. What the?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. For me, it's just it adds to the clutter sometimes. Like there's times where I would install Craigslist apps.
Oh my god!
Onto my phone, and then I'd set an alert. I set an
Oh,
alert.
you gotta stop
So,
doing
like,
that.
if
Man.
anybody
That's how you
would ever-
end up buying shit, man.
I know.
It's
That's-
like
that's
the
the thing.
alerts and the ads
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
And it just like notifies me. Boom.
Yeah.
Just gotta buy.
Like actually, okay, so like I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos on like fashion advice. Okay,
Yeah.
actually, this is how I ended up buying a leather jacket. I think, yeah, because I was watching because I don't know anything about fashion, like how to dress up. So I'm like watching all these YouTube videos, and then I found myself buying like a lot of useless shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I saw some item that the guy was talking about. And then so I'm just like, okay, I have learned all I needed to learn, and now I got to unsubscribe from these guys. So I stopped buying useless shit.
Yeah, no, not there yet. I'm not there yet. But you know what?
Yeah.
I haven't really been investing in fashion, so I should probably change my kind of direction more towards that. As you can see, for those who've watched the kind of YouTube version of the videos, you'll see that my sense of fashion has really just been the same. It's like nothing, not changed. Just t-shirt after t-shirt after t-shirt after hoodie.
Yeah.
After t-shirt after
Muay
t-shirt.
Thai hoodies.
Yeah, that's right.
And show people that you're thug.
Yeah, that's right. And so I need to definitely change that up, and we'll see how it goes. Really. Yeah.
All right, good plan.
Thank you.
So when's that happening?
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. All right. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about is if you did win the lottery, let's say you won like $100 million.
100 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or just like a shit ton of money.
$100 million.
That hopefully all the money you ever need in your life.
Yeah.
I don't know. 100 million. That sounds like quite a.
That's
That sounds like enough.
a
You
lot.
know, I feel like
That's a lot.
I feel like if I won $1 million, I'm done. Like I'm settled. For
Really?
life. Even though I wouldn't buy you a single house.
No,
here
it
in
wouldn't.
Vancouver.
It definitely wouldn't.
I feel like if I had a mill, I'm dead. I'm cashing out. I'm good.
Really?
Like,
You're not
I
going to
can
work?
retire.
You're not going to work? You're going to retire? You're just going to travel and all that
Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like for me, okay, so for me, I guess like this is something else we should talk about. Like I don't feel the sense to like make as much money as I have to have. You
Okay,
know?
yeah,
like,
that's
I
fair.
just need to make enough.
That's fair.
Like I just need enough to be comfortable.
But what about
That's all I want.
what about your family? Your family's going to come after you.
What do you mean?
It's just like, I didn't say, okay, come after is a stronger word, but I'm just saying like if you had money, if you suddenly brought in a bunch of money or won a bunch of money, like don't you
Right.
feel obligated you should share it with your family?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Just my immediate family, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I'd give away like my money to my brother.
How much would you give?
Uh
$1 million. Yeah.
okay, so if I won $1 million,
Yes. You said you'd retire, right? You'd retire, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you're set for life. So like let's go through that then. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have $1 million.
Okay.
How much are you gonna give your
Okay.
parents and your
Okay. So this is so this is how I think about it, right? The money that I give to my parents is just gonna like end up giving back to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I
Okay.
think they're like money wise they're good on their front, right?
So you're not gonna give it to them.
Like I don't feel like I would need to.
Okay.
Because again, they're just gonna be like, just take that money and like spend it on yourself or something like that.
Okay.
So
Wow. These parents. Wow. Okay.
yeah, because
Okay.
like they're good, like they're able to like do all like they have the wealth to like do whatever they want
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
And then so they're always telling me, yeah, like whatever money we have, like, you know, is like it's gonna go to you.
Okay.
And I guess that's like I've been really lucky, I guess, to have parents that like that, right? Like,
Yeah, of course.
Like the reason that they, I guess, save so much money and like they don't go on trips and stuff is because they want to leave all this money for me.
Yeah. So you're gonna tell them to go on trips then afterwards?
I'd probably like try to pay for like some like a trips
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if I want 100 mil, I just give 50% to my brother.
50%?
Yeah.
For 1 million. I'm talking about 1 million. So
Yeah.
you give
okay. So
so
if
you
I
give
want 1 million,
500,000. Yeah. So you give 500,000 to your brother?
yeah, I'd give
Great
$500,000 to my brother.
That's a great bro. Okay.
Yeah.
500,000. Okay, so now you have 500,000 left. What else are you gonna spend next?
Right. Well, I mean, you got to think about tax though. So like after $100,000, after the $1 million after tax, probably like only 50% is left. Like,
So 500,000.
yeah.
So you're gonna give 250,000 to your bro.
Yeah, I'd give.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd do
What a
that.
great bro. Like again, I'm gonna say what a great bro. So you have $250,000 left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what are you gonna use it on?
Okay. I think what I would try to do is, okay.
How are you retiring, John? How are you retiring? Is the point of my thing. Like, I don't think you can retire, bro.
Okay.
Get back. Get back in your 9 to 5 right now. Oh my God.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I did
Damn
not.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did
you
not
gotta
think this
these
through.
things through,
I did not
John.
think, and that's why we're having this conversation.
Oh
right now.
my
Well,
goodness.
I mean, look, like, dude,
250,000.
like, I never think about like winning $1 million,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So it's like,
you can pay off your apartment, but that's it.
yeah, yeah.
That's essentially it. That's all you have left.
Oh yeah, paying off my apartment
Yeah,
sounds like a really
dude.
smart idea.
Yeah.
So you can tell I've never thought about
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
you can't
what I
even
would
buy
do if I made
another
money.
apartment for investment. You can't. You don't even have enough that for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, you know what? Maybe 1 million isn't enough.
Yeah, exactly. Set.
Wow,
My
that's-
ass. I'd be set.
No, that's sad actually.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
That, That's kind of sad. Like
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Of course.
It's like, yeah, I want $1 million. It's not enough to like do anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay, maybe we, because like what I was trying to, the way I was trying to reframe this question was if we were to win like a metric shit ton of money, like all the money that we would ever need.
Yeah,
in
of
my
course.
life. And for me, I just like, oh, 1 million, that sounds like enough
1
money.
million,
So,
yeah, totally.
okay, I set the bar a little too low.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. 1 million,
Okay.
maybe in Antarctica. But like, you know,
Okay, we might have to reframe this. We might have to rephrase the question.
maybe in
then.
China.
But
or, I don't
but
know,
okay,
something
but
that,
like okay,
right?
let's go with the $1 million first, which
Okay,
is like
even then,
it's like a
so-
nice lump sum, but not enough to retire. Okay, so let's talk about that first. And because I did not think about this, I am struggling to come up with things to talk about right now. Because like what I was gonna say is like, oh, if I had the money, I just buy another property and just like rent it out,
Yeah.
and like an investment property and call it a day.
Yeah.
But with $1 million, clearly that is not going to be enough.
I mean,
to
like,
buy anything.
Well, with your $1 million, let's say you got 500,000.
Yeah.
I think instead of giving it to your brother, just 250,000 straight up and
Yeah.
stuff. I think what you can do is you can just invest in an apartment, but have it be under you and your brother's name, and you guys can just split the profits afterwards. I think that's probably like a better.
And that's exactly what I meant to say. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. That's right. That's right. Okay. Sure. Or like investments. I don't know. I'm not a financial connoisseur or anything, but I just figured that's probably a better, more sensible thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, if I'm like getting any sort of like lump sum of money, like I'm gonna try to invest it in like a property one way or another.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're
But
Average Asian Boys
so
podcast.
that was kind of where I was trying to take the
Financial
conversation, but again, like, it just didn't occur to me that $1 million
No.
would not get me very far.
Well, how about
in
100
Vancouver.
million? What are you gonna do with 100 million?
Okay, 100 million. Now we're talking.
Okay.
Yeah. So first of all, 50% going to my brother.
All right, $50
Yeah.
million dollars.
Yeah, just that.
Well,
no
wait,
questions
how much
asked.
you get for the tax and everything?
We'll go with like a 50% tax rate.
So it ends up being
$50 million.
$50
and
million.
then-
So
I'll get
25 million.
Yeah, more than enough to like do whatever the hell I
25
want.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah.
25 million for me, $25 million for my brother.
Yeah.
There, done deal.
Okay. Great, bro.
Yeah. And then like so for leisure, I'd probably just travel the world, like, yeah, because I can afford, well, maybe not during COVID,
Yeah.
but like because like the money part is solved, I could afford to like just travel over the world.
Probably buy us better equipment, right? For
For the Average Asian Boys podcast?
Yeah.
And
Probably
I can
get us
buy
better
us
equipment.
followers too. Yeah.
Buy us, yeah. Like a nicer backdrop, maybe a little bit. Multiple camera angles for
Yeah, we could pay for like an
Editor.
editor, multiple
Oh
cameras,
my
a new
gosh.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
buy
can,
a space for a studio and stuff too.
we can
That'd
pay
be
like
nice.
famous people to come to our podcast as well.
Oh my gosh. what a
Yeah,
great
that'd be
time.
cool.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh man, who would be a good guest?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't know.
For Average Asian Boys?
Like, get like a Asian American actor or something like Randall Park or something.
Yeah, Randall Park. Yeah, and they'd be like him. And they'll be like, average? What do you mean average? Like, just like that was American. Okay. And then what else are you gonna do?
And then yeah, maybe like invest in a property or two as well. Just like park that money somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, just I mean, I don't even know how I would get to spending $25 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can see myself just like spending maybe 10% of that.
Would you see yourself living, like, still living in this apartment, or would you buy a better apartment, or like what's gonna happen there?
Well, for like future like family purposes, I would. Wait, hold on. Now I'm thinking, would I buy a house? I don't know if I would want a house.
Would you buy like a really nice house?
I don't want a nice house actually.
Not the one with like.
Or I think I don't. Because I feel like the bigger the fancier the house is, the more like upkeep it is, and like that's not something that I care.
That's fair.
You know,
so you don't want an infinity pool.
No.
So you invite all their dates over and be like, yeah.
No,
woo.
I'm like, honestly, I'm not about living that high life. You know,
no.
I just
Okay.
want like a nice, modest, simple life. Even if I was to like win a shit ton of money.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like it would be more like for practical purposes. So like if I have a family, right? Would I need a house or would a 3-bedroom apartment suffice? I don't know. Well, I'd probably buy a car too. I should probably get
You should probably get that car.
I should probably get a car.
Yeah.
You know?
Would you get like a what kind of car would you get?
Well, like if I was to like if I could get like a nice fancy car, I'd want to get a Ferrari. I think they just look super cool.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Get
not,
a Ferrari.
Not the answer you were expecting.
No, it's just like for a guy who's just like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a really nice simple house and a little simple thing, but I'm gonna buy a really expensive car.
That's right.
A car that like.
And park it
so
in-
I love how it's like I'm gonna buy like in terms of residence building, I'm gonna buy something really like just like low key.
Yeah.
And like really like whatever.
That's
like
right.
even though that's like a more stable investment, but instead I'm gonna spend more money on spending on something that immediately depreciates in value over time.
Yep.
Like that makes a lot of financial sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, like that's
So I want to like
that's-
showcase my wealth, but then I don't want to showcase my wealth at the
That's
same
right,
time.
You know, you gotta,
That-
it's a push and pull, It's like,
Yeah.
you'll be like, is this guy broke?
Yeah.
Or is he rich? You don't know.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I would kind of go the opposite way though. I think I would buy like a
that's
pretty decent.
That's probably a smarter like move
Yeah.
overall.
I think so. Just in
Yeah.
case, like as long as you still have the apartment and everything.
But honestly, like that's just like that would just be like for fun or anything. Like I don't even
Yeah.
know if I would drive it. It'd probably just sit in my garage just to look cool.
and depreciate in
Yeah,
value.
yeah. Because like the thing is, like I don't like to display that I have any signs of wealth whatsoever.
But you just said Ferrari.
Again, that's why it would just sit in the garage.
Just
and look
rent
cool.
a Ferrari then.
Oh, that might be a smart idea. No, but it's cooler to say that you have one, Like,
Oh my
imagine you bring a girl over to your place. It's like you're living in a dinky townhouse, but she goes in the garage and she sees a Ferrari.
But you just said you don't like to show your wealth. So I don't. How does this work, John? What do you want? What do you want?
Again,
John?
you can see I've clearly never thought about
Yeah,
this.
obviously, never thought of this through.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So you want to show your wealth, but you don't want to show your wealth.
Yeah. It's like
That
it's
makes
like
sense.
yeah, it's a show but not tell, right?
Show
Wait, hold on. No, that actually doesn't make any sense either. You know
Not
what?
tell.
Just forget about the last 5 minutes
Okay,
of
all
me
right.
just like spewing nonsense.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anyways, okay. So clearly, I have no idea what I would do with my money. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Invest most of it,
Yeah.
because I can't imagine ever spending like $25 million,
Right.
right? But other than that, I'll figure it out as I go along.
Yeah.
I feel like I would still seek to live a humble, modest life with a Ferrari.
With a
yeah.
Ferrari.
I mean, like you
Humble, yes.
live a little,
yes.
you
Humble,
know?
modest life, but
Yeah.
with a Ferrari. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Gotta live a little somewhere. Along
Yeah.
the
Of
lines,
course. Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so for you, what would you do with $1 million?
$1 million?
What would you do with $100 million?
Oh man. If I had $1 million, I think I would. Yeah, I definitely invest it. Probably purchase property. Purchase property. Probably still kind of.
You get your own place.
Yeah, get my own place, invest in that. And then find some ways to invest money. Then that's when I would really start researching on ways to maybe multiply my money.
Maybe
a little bit.
invest in a wardrobe too while you're at it.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Yeah, I mean that's fine too. Invest in a wardrobe, I suppose.
Yeah.
Fine, but that'll be on the last priority list.
Yeah, millionaires still walking around in socks and sandals.
Yeah. That's all good. I would be a pretty quiet millionaire as well. $1 million, there's not that much. I mean. Probably
invest in your porn studio.
Probably not. I put it in that like account shared with my mom, so I know that there's like some safekeeping there. If I made $100 million,
Do you know how much you would give to your mom?
Everything that we have is shared.
Oh,
So
I see. Oh, okay.
With
Yeah, got
other
it.
than my own kind of like making, but like I also put a little in my savings account with my mom. So.
Okay, so you have like a,
Yeah.
I guess like you have like a.
We have shared. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
have
do you have
shared.
like your own private like kind of spending account?
Yeah,
and
like I
stuff?
have my own. Yeah, with that. But then it's just like the side stuff. So
Yeah.
I would just put it in there.
Okay, nice.
And then see or put it in something
Yeah.
that to make it grow, but then put it under my mom and my own name.
Yeah, yeah. And you'd be like,
So-
hey, mom, if you want to, like, spend
Yeah.
some money, go on a trip, buy
Yeah.
yourself some nice things.
That's
just like,
right.
here's my bank card,
Yeah.
Just like, go.
Although
nuts.
mom, knowing like who my mom is, she probably wouldn't really spend too much on stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, if I get $100 million or like $50 million in that sense, there,
Yeah.
I would probably give it a lot to like give a good portion to my family. So that includes my grandmother,
Yep.
my uncle, my aunts, the ones like my immediate uncles and aunts.
Yep.
So even though like I know like I said I mentioned I had a wealthier uncle and aunt, but I'm still gonna give this. I mean, nobody's treading water at this point in terms of just like staying.
Well, it would be a nice way to like show that you appreciate.
Yeah, no,
what they
obviously.
did for
So
you
I'd
as
give
well.
everybody the exact equal amount of money.
Yep.
So I don't know how much yet. I haven't really thought of. I need to crunch the numbers. Obviously, I'm gonna get my team of accountants and kind of figure that out.
Yep.
But I will probably give them all like the exact same amount. And my family's pretty chill about it, and there's never really any issues. So I never really think about that.
Yeah.
Afterwards again, I invest. I'd probably buy a place.
Yeah.
I buy a nicer place, definitely. So
okay. So you
not
buy
like
you buy a house, a detached house.
I don't know if I'd buy a house actually. I don't know if I definitely won't buy a mansion. But I'd buy a nice house, like a modest house.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, oh man, if you had a mansion, imagine all the clutter that would be in a mansion. It's just like the more space you have, the more clutter. Like you just
I guess so. But then I'd also probably hire a consultant to like
I'd hire Marie Kondo.
yeah. To be like, please, Marie Kondo, please just help me. But I'd probably get somebody who, I'd probably get like a nice apartment in a good location. So a modest house in a good location, which would be nice. Or like a nice loft in an area.
Okay.
Would like a nice apartment too in a good area, which would be really, really nice. Somewhere kind of invest in an up and coming area. And then probably buy a couple apartments or a couple houses even to act as an investment or real estate and everything.
Yeah, that's a great plan. I feel like you can't really go
Yeah.
wrong. Would you buy all your properties in Vancouver?
Maybe I'll see about that.
Yeah.
Perhaps or some other places or some like growing places. Again, I probably have a consultant.
A wealth manager.
Yeah, probably a consultant who will figure out like, oh, what's the next good place to invest your money in, and then probably go from there.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably something like that. But then in terms of personally, like while that's all going on, I would probably take a trip.
Yeah.
I do a trip with me and my best friend. Me and my best friend Shirley. We'd go somewhere.
Where am I? No,
Yeah.
what the? Where am I in this trip?
Yeah, we'll do a
Average Asian boys, travel
live
around,
tour,
like,
live tour,
a live
yeah,
tour,
that's obviously that's gotta
for
happen.
one Norwegian audience.
Yeah, that's obviously gonna happen. The live tour, obviously. But me and my best friend Shirley, I'll take her anywhere she wants to go. We'll stay at a pretty decent, good place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the infinity pool.
Yeah, with the infinity
Yeah.
pool, probably travel around. That'll be pretty cool. And then I'll do a trip with my mom and maybe my other cousins. Like we go on trips often. So me and my mom and my cousins, against anything they want, we'll go there, whatever we do, stay in a really nice place. And just like be comfortable, just like with spending whatever we want to spend on.
Yeah, that's a nice feeling. It's like,
yeah.
oh, I want this. Here you go.
Yeah, just like I'm
Oh,
just
I
gonna
want
buy
this.
it.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And so I think that would be pretty cool. And then yeah, that's essentially how I would see things in terms of what I'd spend on and everything. And then afterwards, yeah, the rest would be investments. I'd probably I don't know if I would retire right away. Probably still want to do my job. I don't know. I can see myself still wanting to do my job.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, like
that's
I
awesome.
still-
That means you like do something that you really like.
Yeah. I do my job for a bit and see how everything goes.
Sure.
Make sure that the money's actually real, confirmed before I go like, oh, see ya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's so bitchy.
yeah. But no. I really like my job, and so like I'd probably stay for some time and just
Nice.
see like how everything goes, and just like keeps me grounded.
Yeah.
While some passive income is coming. Because I feel that I'd be really bored if I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
So I think that I would do that.
You wouldn't play Final Fantasy 14
all day?
long?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I'd probably maybe pursue some other passion projects, perhaps.
Yeah, like your YouTube channel.
Yeah,
perhaps.
like the YouTube channel. That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, you could just like
Subscribe down below.
You could just pay someone to like do the whole thing.
Just
Shoot
editing.
the video,
Probably
edit the
editing.
video,
Yeah.
make the video,
Yeah, that would be maybe we'll see.
pay
how
people
that
to be
goes.
in your video.
But
Randall Park.
yeah, but that would kind of be the plan. So nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna buy a Ferrari, but I'd buy like a nice car, like a nice, like decent, safe car.
Like a BMW.
I guess so. Are those? Yeah, I suppose they're safe. I guess, but like nothing too flashy.
Okay.
Nothing like.
So you wouldn't like, there wouldn't be like something that is like just like outrageous and completely unnecessary.
No.
But like,
I don't want to.
Like no Ferraris for you.
Yeah, no Ferraris for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
No Lambo. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just like something just like chill.
Yeah.
I probably. Oh, I buy a cabin by the lake. I've always wanted one of those.
Okay. Yeah.
So buying a cabin by the lake, a summer home would be really nice.
Yeah. Do you think a Ferrari costs more than a cabin in the lake?
Depends on which cabin and which lake.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'd say about the same.
Oh,
maybe.
you know what? You know what would be a cool thing to spend money on? Like
Yeah.
buying like a castle. Like those things. You just buy a castle and you become a lord officially.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
title, the Lord title.
Yes, I'd buy a fucking castle.
Yeah, sure.
Just so I can be addressed as Lord John.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
right. I mean,
It's like,
sure.
Like, that would be a great opener. It's like, welcome to the Average Asian Boys podcast. I'm Lord John.
Yeah, that's right. But did you know that there's actually pieces of land somewhere, I think in Europe, where it's just like you can buy like a square of land.
Yeah,
and then you
like,
can
just
call
like-
yourself. You get the Lord title.
Yeah, like you buy a shithole.
So yeah, I'm a lord. I'm Lord. Right? People just like to buy those. So you can already buy that and just still be a lord.
Yeah, but a lord without a castle is no
that's true.
lord at all.
That's true. If there are islands that are pretty cheap,
Ah,
if there are islands on sale,
yeah.
I would buy that island.
Oh my god, an island on sale. Yeah, then you could be, King Ray.
There's an island on Craigslist that people are selling.
Yeah.
Then yes, I would buy the island on Craigslist.
Be like, I'm Lord John, and this is King Ray.
Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
we're right now podcasting on our island, and
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
I mean that'd be really nice. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah.
that'd be kind of nice, just on a remote island.
Yeah, internet is very expensive, but here we are.
Yep,
on this
that's
remote
right.
on this remote island.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
No, I'd go crazy living in a remote island, man. I'm a city boy, man.
But just like buying it, just saying that you own that island is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, for sure.
100%. You just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like this, me and my island. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's essentially how I would spend my money. Very modest, Have myself a really great meal.
Yeah.
the beginning.
You could hire a personal chef.
I couldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Buy out the restaurant or something.
Yeah, sure. Just buy out the rest. Buy out Black and Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh man, and then improve their meals maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, that's it for this episode, guys. Hope you
That's
enjoyed
right.
listening to us talk about how we feel about money
Yeah.
and what we would spend like our money on.
If you had $1 million or $100 million, how would you spend it? You can let us know. Email us aaboyspodcast@gmail.com or like comment down below.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But otherwise, just subscribe to us through all the podcasts, any podcast where you get your podcasts, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. And we hope to see you soon.
Yeah, maybe you get lucky and win the lottery.
Yeah, that's right. And then maybe you can share some of it and send it to us.
Yeah.
Obviously.
PayPal at
Yeah.
aboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Just let us know. Just let us know.
heads up.
DM us and we'll get in touch for sure.
Yeah,
We'll get in touch.
help us buy some new equipment.
Yeah.
some background.
That's right.
artwork.
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
All right.
please.
Thanks.
Okay. Have
Bye.
a good one. Thank you. Bye.